they do play around each other. I think big situation for Dany and Makibaz, they have to play around Snake's projectiles. They also have to use the range to their advantage to at least get on top. So that's how this comes into the play. Game 1, winners finals. Let's get into this.
You see immediately Maki rolling back, which is going to give Team Arkansas the stage advantage off the bat.
It definitely does seem as if like NoSmo is not really doing a good job of projecting his opponent. LumaDooma taking a lot of damage right there. So it's going to have to be a little bit of issue with the synergy coming in right there.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting too to see as
oh, shield break! I didn't notice that!
Oh, whoa!
I look away, I see Sea Turtle coming to the venue, and then I see a shield break. Hey yo! Let's see all of that. We're going to the situation. Forward though, suspected to roll in read, but NoSmo not able to get that on. LumaDooma has just been locking down Maki so much with this pressure. Ooh, but the stock coming off from Dany to at least take NoSmo off. There's a situation. Okay, LumaDooma keeps feeding for these edge guards. And he keeps getting it. That's twice now that he's just been able to pressure off of the side stage, hosted stage control, and force his opponents to make bad options while utilizing Yoshi's really good frame damage to at least catch him off.
Well, as I say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So no surprise there that LumaDooma is going to continue that pressure off stage.
He's setting it up. So it definitely does seem as if
to a game 1 lead.
Yeah, I also think just in general, Yoshi's is just kind of like a great doubles character with regards down to moving. Has probably the best air drift in the game. Has just great frame damage to interrupt the opponent. Just good edge guards too. So you're able to at least capitalize on advantage state. So I can definitely see this working off well in these two. And it's just been doing great favors now having a dominant reign right now against Tennessee. Oh, actually losing both of those lives right there now, but Red Team's going to be able to catch themselves back, but that C4, as you said before, not being wary of those explosives, they're going to be caught with it again. So having to be a little bit more careful, try at least find yourself back into the ring.
And especially if it's not on that white part of the Pokeball, it's really hard to see that.
True. This is why you don't bring Snake to Lilat. You ain't seeing any of those.
Luckily, I do not believe that stage is legal today.
Nah, we got the best rule set out there. It has 8 stages, so you aren't like banning like 4 different sounder picks. You don't have Lilat, that already makes it godlike.
It's missing Hollow Bastion, so it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so pretty dominant game 1 there from Team Arkansas, but you know, we saw that happen earlier against Dany and Maki, and they were able to bring it back. So let's see what Team Tennessee can do.
Yeah,
in this game too.
But not only, but you're going from the best, some of the like very solid players from Memphis to one of the best players in Arkansas with regards down to these two. So it's going to be a little bit more, you have to take your time with regards down to adapting to these players right here. Not completely impossible, like you said before. We've seen really great adaptations. We've seen some great changes. So I have to see how you condition to your opponents. Biggest thing is LumaDooma is the big one doing a lot of these edge guards, doing a lot of these pressure options. I feel like you have to find a way to lock down him first and then be able to lock down NoSmo when he's trying to spot those explosives. I think LumaDooma is the big knight in deciding armor that you gotta be able to take down the D-Rust.
All right, I definitely agree with you there. So let's see what happens as we get into game 2 on town.
Okay, so I can definitely see at least, I do see a little bit of an interesting counter pick.
Yeah, I also saw C4 shenanigans, and there goes NoSmo popping it right there. One thing we didn't talk about until now is NoSmo can stick that C4 onto LumaDooma and then have them run into the fray.
Oh yeah, that does also, I've seen that a lot with regards down to Pikachu and Snake with like ESAM and MVD team. They definitely do that setup, especially when it's a 2v1 scenario, because that's practically free damage if you're able to stick onto your opponent.
Right.
Ooh.
That's still active C4 now.
I think one thing that Dany's going to have to be a little bit more careful of is how Dany is a very aggressive player. He likes to constantly go for the aerials if he sees the opportunity. Right. However, NoSmo is constantly locking onto that and just dropping a C4 and explosive to wait. So you have to be a little bit more careful in that situation. But honestly, just doing a good job in general, locking down these two opponents. I think been able to get some really good kills off the side too. So maybe take it a little bit more to the west than maybe to the east.
And there's an... So we have Team Tennessee off to a small lead here to start the game, but
Oh,
Maki clearly at the end of his first life.
look at that C4.
And that's gonna be that. So
I want to talk.
Game now.
I want to talk about where that C4 traveled. It first went to LumaDooma, and then went to Dany, and then went to NoSmo, and then it went to Makibaz.
All around the world.
It was like the C4 you heard around the world. And it was like, it went boom as soon as you got that grab.
NoSmo actually blowing himself up there. And we saw again what you were talking about earlier, NoSmo trying to drop that C4 onto Dany, but Dany able to dodge it on this occasion.
Yep. I think it's also just kind of
okay, very favorable trade there of the back airs. Dany taking that stock off of NoSmo, but now he's in an edge guard situation.
Ooh.
But Maki gonna clutch that one up with the forward smash.
I'm liking sort of that change that's coming into play. They're baiting some approaches, and then they're catching the punish that they're trying to do. So they're like playing outside the threat range while also able to get some of this punish going. But unfortunate dash attack gonna be punished by NoSmo. Try to at least get Arkansas on the board.
Maki's doing a very good job of just staying alive right now. Despite the fact that he's, putting himself more in the threat zone.
I think with regards down to that, Dany doesn't want to take too much damage to even think about having a trade stock happening. He just wants to be able to hold this off. An amazing edge guard and lockdown. And again, he's just been able to adapt so well to opponent's counterplay. Just be able to get these stocks and just went from like getting practically 3 stock to now having a nearly dominant 2-stock situation.
Ooh, that was, I really like that option there for Maki. As Dany, waiting for his opportunity to strike.
Yep, where you land.
What are you going to do? Not quite going to die yet, but no double jump on this Yoshi.
Yoshi has the air mobility, but at that point, no matter how much weight or how much speed you got, with no stage control, you're just going nowhere at that point.
And again, great adaptation from Tennessee's best. Take game 2. Tie things up going into a pivotal game 3.
Yeah, very similar situation with regards down to the last set we saw for Dany and Makibaz. Lost that first game 1, just kind of like adapted differently, changing up with regards to team play. And now they find themselves back on the board here. So we have to see how this is able to shape up a little bit better. Of course, NoSmo and LumaDooma were able to win at the set between Quill and Plus already pretty well. So, of course, you do know these players are great if they are able to get themselves started. So we have to see how it's able to shape up now. Now, I don't really expect to be a little bit of a change here because NoSmo is fully Snake. LumaDooma does play Mewtwo, but I don't really see Mewtwo working well as well with those light hitboxes and just that weight is going to completely destroy you. So I really just want to see how they do a little bit better in this situation. He's going to be able to get that jab too, but actually going to be taking it to a smaller stage with regards down to Pokemon Stadium. Well, as far as down to small battlefield, similar to Pokemon Stadium though.
Right.
But of course,
both the last stages were played on bigger stages. So this is going to be a change of pace for sure, which of course, small battlefield, very, very strong Snake stage. I don't know how it is for Yoshi, but Snake's going to be able to cover so much space here. But right now, pretty even game.
Ooh.
As Maki's going to catch LumaDooma sleeping a little bit with that forward smash.
Yeah, LumaDooma started to play way too aggressive at that situation. Wanted to get the stock as soon as he saw neutral get up.
For Maki here, no, not quite. The DI very strong on that up B for NoSmo. Normally, you don't want to DI in on that up B because you'll die at like 60, but
yeah,
NoSmo recognizing that that was the correct DI there.
Yeah, in that situation, not only do you like deal with like potentially dying off the top, you deal with the side when you have that percentage.
Ooh, look at this edge guarding from Sora.
Oh,
he popped the Cypher.
You saw that NoSmo tried to go as low as possible before doing that C4 because he knew for a fact that it was just going to do unthreatenable range. Back throw Cypher. Okay, gonna be able to take that stock. And now LumaDooma able to get back.
Okay, great stuff there from LumaDooma. That was a crucial set of stocks to take, especially in such quick fashion as that. So let's see if they can get some momentum going here.
Yeah.
LumaDooma down a stock, of course.
Yeah, beforehand it was like practically 6-3 with regards to the stock count. So that trade is able to help this team so much better. And I will say one thing that Yoshi does get super well, juggles. And just able to track down so much with that airspeed. And because you don't have much other ways to go, you're going to be dealing with so much of this Yoshi pressure.
I was going to mention, I'm not sure how many characters can actually deal with that Sora up B super well when he can just, throw out that side B afterwards. But Yoshi's going to be able to get a true punish out of that with the double jump up air every time.
Yep. It's himself off stage. Almost got that roll in read.
Look at how well Dany's done to avoid getting hit.
Ooh.
So here we are. Oh, never mind. He lost the stock. I'm not paying attention.
Yep.
But now, 1-1 each.
Tries to do the situation. Oh, that's here! Up high, down hard.
NoSmo.
My favorite Kevin Hart special. But we have to see how he gets himself back into this game. And that was big.
And now, from being, at a pretty heavy disadvantage, now we have Team Arkansas with a pretty big lead.
Oh,
and the C4 coming in.
The amazing thing right there was LumaDooma was actually stuck with it. So LumaDooma just took a combo, delayed it slightly so that he could move himself to attach it. Then just waiting on that stick forward to get that up. That's explosion.
Excellent awareness there from Team Arkansas. So now it's going to be match point.
That situation. So they're going to be taking it back to Town City, the stage that they did want on. So they were able to get a good adaptation here. They do like the bigger layout to at least combat these two characters.
Bigger layout in that smaller side blast zone, which definitely going to help them more than Snake and Yoshi.
I think it's going to have to be how you do with this pit band right here in the situation. Okay. Now, I do know that Makibaz, even though he doesn't really have fun with the Palutator, will say if it's on the last bits of life, he will pull it out. Just because, Palutator is probably the better character than Sora. But I'm not sure if we're going to be seeing that, except for doubles today.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I think Maki is definitely very committed to playing Sora.
Oh, my goodness. That edge guard game has just been a task for them to deal with.
Of course, but nice team combo going on there to get kind of extend against Luma there. As Tennessee holding down the center stage against Team Arkansas here. Ooh. And again, here's this 1v1 situation we were talking about. And I feel like we kind of got favorable matchups for the characters there. As Maki going to take that first stock off of Luma. Have Dany with a bit of a sandwich now.
Oh my god!
Okay, that's a lot of damage.
It was just massive explosives, and all they went was up right there. But I did say before, try to separate the two to get some favorable matchups. You kind of do want Sora Yoshi, because that sword is definitely something that Yoshi does not want to deal with. And I'm not really sure how Sora
Snake is. Especially against the characters mobile as Sora too.
Yeah, another up tilt. My man did air dodge, spot dodge, up tilt, and he just keeps doing it. It just knows it don't work, so fix it. But a bad situation right there. NoSmo's doing such a good job at holding that stock. And Dany, good awareness, knowing that many people panic and either do neutral get up or roll. So just had that up smash just waiting on check.
But now Dany stuck with the C4. He put damage there.
I mean, it's rolling.
NoSmo putting a lot of pressure on both players right now, Team Tennessee.
Ooh. Trying to get a stock right there, too. And again, I think LumaDooma has just been the biggest game changer throughout this entire set. He's been the main one just getting most of these stocks. What was that up tilt? What was that up tilt?
All right, pretty even game here. Game 4.
I was calling LumaDooma the game changer, and then NoSmo said, oh, I'll be the game changer in the opposite direction. The hell was that? I'll have to see in that situation. Now back to an even game. Still a start player. At least try to get yourself back up to the board. They have the 1v1 situation that they liked before. But
okay. Well, now it's going to be one stock apiece.
Yep, the game is almost as even as you think it would be. Try to at least get the first stock off here. I think whoever gets this first stock potentially just wins the set right now. So that's
I don't know about the set, but certainly this game, you see, you got a bit of a Tennessee sandwich here.
Uh-huh. Oh, one of these edge guards. Jay's going to fall off with there. Okay, not quite. Oh, caught that!
Gone, and LumaDooma not looking too healthy either.
Catchy ass slip. Try to settle back here. And look at that.
Look at that. Look at the pressure.
It's like Dany will just cover the jumps with his frame data. But okay, you have to take the stock off of Dany. But that was crazy because NoSmo was the one at low percent. But Dany just completely destroyed him off stage at disadvantage.
I gotta say, Dany definitely the game changer of this game. Very clutch stock there for Team Tennessee as they try to bring this to a game 5.
Oh, I love that trap.
Interruption.
There's nothing else. Oh my, the pummels messed them up.
And that's going to be an easy forward smash punish there to bring it to a Game 5 situation.
Okay.
NoSmo and LumaDooma of Arkansas, Dany and Makibaz of Tennessee.
Okay, so Game 5, they do have, Team Arkansas, they do have the flex game. So they do have a reason to at least counterpick either to like a small battlefield stage or Pokemon Stadium. Yep, Pokemon Stadium is going to be going back in the situation.
Of course, I'm guessing the MDSR definitely came into play there.
Yep. So he's how he needs to get himself back. So I do know for a fact they likely were banning Battlefield against these two.
Right.
Because Battlefield, Yoshi can get juggles, like Snake can do so many areas of circle camping with explosives. It's such a trap to be able to deal with this type of situation. But Pokemon Stadium 2 is still a great stage for Snake alongside with Yoshi. It just has a little bit more space to work off. Pretty sure it has the biggest horizontal space out every single stage.
That does sound correct. That or Kalos Pokemon League.
Oh, funny enough, Kalos actually has the same space as FD. It's just the platforms make it look longer.
Right.
So, with regards down to just general ground space, Pokemon Stadium is definitely.
Sorry, I thought we were talking about like the actual like horizontal space in its entirety.
Oh no, that would definitely be Kalos.
Yeah.
Because the blast zones are like large on that stage.
Yeah, in terms of ground space, definitely PS2.
Let's see all that. Try to get this off stage. However, of course, Tennessee have a good start. Forward smash has just been a really good check option. Pretty sure coming out like
Dany getting frozen by Maki's Lazaga there.
Woo! Both of them got hit with that dash attack, and because of that low percentage, Maki just had that advantage.
Yeah, that was a great conversion there, knowing that he could get that Sora up air to close out the stock on NoSmo. Locking NoSmo back into engagement with Dany there with those Faragas, but Maki gonna lose his life there.
Yeah, I'm just loving the way that Maki's just fading back around LumaDooma. The way he's just slightly spacing and utilizing that little bit of a sword, that Keyblade that Sora has, to beat out a lot of Yoshi's approaches.
Of course, Maki bringing a Keyblade of his own today, so you'd expect him to be able to use it well.
Okay, yeah. Oh, he brought a Keyblade. I forgot about that. Okay, yeah.
Oh, the shield getting popped.
All right, bye-bye.
That's going to be the punish.
Okay.
Just a down air. But
he tried to send him up.
That shield break did give NoSmo enough time to kill Dany, so even stocks here, even game.
Yep. Oh, I like that grab.
And
grab that roll
in. Dany's in the corner, which means that NoSmo's going to have a pretty big advantage.
Oh, like you saw right there, Dany actually aired out early to bait that, but not worry about his teammate. And now that's going to be another stock off of Dany there. That's some Naki right there.
Yeah, Dany on the brain. Look at all this pressure as Maki gets thrown off stage, but he's going to come in and, well, he actually ends up killing his own teammate there and whiffing on Team Arkansas. So once, it's two-stock advantage there. Team Arkansas as they head to this crucial Game 5.
I like the setup there, but you do have to be a lot more aware on the mash.
Great roll read there for Dany.
Oh, the juggles from Luna, and it's just, it keeps feeding for those edge guards.
All right, Dany's got to make some big plays right now.
Man. We'll move it over there. Oh, keep those eyes up there. But yep, LumaDooma's just done a good job at just tracing all those edge guards. At this point, it's looking absolutely lost with regards to the situation. How are you going to come back?
Dany needs to be focusing on this dinosaur at the moment.
Biggest issue is going to be landing and find stage control.
Yeah.
But honestly, you're not. Oh!
Okay, that's a good win to start, but
that's going to
be too strong. Team Arkansas taking it over Team Tennessee and advancing to grand finals in winner side.
That was a great fashion to be able to take that life and take that game. Good stuff coming in from Northwest Arkansas. Tried to invade this tournament and be able to take it in dominating fashion. It was definitely a close set regardless. So to see how that will all shape up. So they'll be moving to winner side of grand. So really good stuff to them.
Right, I'm going to hop off the mic for now. It's been a pleasure commentating with you.
Yeah, thanks, Caleb. Nice to have you. And we'll see seeing her a little bit more in the bracket. You're competing today, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be seeing it. And I'm not fully certain how all the street. We'll see about it. There's definitely going to be a little bit of changes, I will say. So not fully knowing how everything's going to be working off. I will say, though, That was a close set. And that was as close as you would think it'd be. But I now have to think to myself, how do you make it back in those type of sets? It's very like a close game 5 type of situation. So it feels as if you got really adapted and you feel like you really could have been able to take that set. Like, next time you guys go get to play, if there is a next time, you have to worry about LumaDooma. Because that man was just playing all lights out. No matter